to round two, part two, I should say, of a stand-up special Tuesday that we got going on today. Let's have some more fun. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back at you again today for another reaction video. And like I just said, you know, stand-up special Tuesday, back in the house one more time. And we're here for part two of Jamie Foxx's I Might Need Security. Okay. Well, part one was a decent intro to the special, you know what I mean? You know, he was getting me hip to some things that were really going on back in the day. But yeah, man, dude's very funny. I've always enjoyed, like I said last week, I enjoyed damn near everything this dude's ever done. Very versatile dude, man. He can practically do it all. And one of the things that actually made me a big fan of him was his transition from being a goofy dude doing comedy and living color and having his own stand-up specials. I think he had maybe one or two of them early on, I think. And then he just went into this big thing where he started doing like really big, serious movie roles. And then he ended up taking off his music career even more than that, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone knew he could sing, you know. But this guy's a very straight up dude, man. I'm a big fan of him. And we're going to get into this one, like I said. So, you know, no need to beat around the bush here. Jamie Foxx with I Might Need Security, part two of this stand-up comedy special. And if you like this reaction, please put on the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here, all right? You already know I don't want any of that, so please be respectful of that. Thank you very much. So, yeah, man, you know, kicked off Miscellaneous Monday for the first time yesterday, and I think it was a success, you know what I mean? Who knows, man? I'm going to keep the whole thing going on and just make sure that I have enough energy to keep up with this whole thing, plus the new job and all that stuff. I think I'm going pretty strong in it, so let's keep going strong with this, man. Let's keep exercising this muscle, and let's get back into it. Jamie Foxx with I Might Need Security, part two of this stand-up comedy special right here on Eddie B TV. Stand-up special Tuesday, back in effect. Let's get back into it. All right. And let's get situated with this one, and here we go.
George Bush, is he doing it? Y'all you still don't feel safe, do you? He didn't make me feel safe at first. Wasn't he scared or something? He couldn't read, he don't read well. You ever see him when he was trying to read, when he was first trying to be the president? That's when it made me nervous. Because education, that ain't his field. You know what I'm saying? Drugs and alcohol, that's his field, but he can't speak on that. But I didn't like the way he talked, you know, he couldn't read the prompt. Well, as I have said, I'm going go back, and we will, shit, go back to that. I can't read that. Shit, turn the talk box off. I can't read that. We love the us, eh? Oh, that's USA. Yeah. But you gotta hand it to George Bush when they start talking about war. Was that motherfucker hype? He came out with a different walk. You see that walk he got there?
I remember all this, yeah.
We gonna get them motherfuckers. We ain't gonna take it easy on them sons of bitches. We gonna get the fucking Taliban, the fucking KC, and the Sunshine Band. Give a fuck if it's a Gap Band, Average White Band. We gonna get all the bands. And pretending to be Mexicans.
Oh, wow. All the bands.
Too free. I don't know. I think when I think about it, you better be glad you're in America. Because they dropping bombs and food. You might dodge a missile and get hit by a roast. They've killed my son with the poisonous pot roast. Give you a Scud missile with extra cheese and shit. Bill Clinton, would he have handled it? I think I would have felt just a little bit better if Bill would have.
Old Bill Clinton, man.
Because I think Bill would have handled it smooth. He'd have just went over there to talk to Osama bin Laden. He'd just went over there. Hey, anybody seen Hey, how you been loud? Osama, man, what in the fuck is your fucking problem? Hey, man, you gotta chill out, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're trying to blow up everything, motherfucker, shit. Hey, man, let's chase these bitches, man. Come on. Chase these motherfucking bitches, Yeah, you wanna hit this? Chill out, motherfucker. You know what it is, man. You need some pussy, man. You got bitches all around you, but you don't know what they look like. You got them covered up. Unveil some of these motherfuckers, man. It might be some ass under there, motherfucker. Come on, Osama. That bitch, look at that bitch got ass right there. Son of a bitch. Put down the bombs and pick up a bong. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Change your name, too. Osama bin Laden. What kind of name is that, man? How about Osama bin drinking, huh?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Yep. Osama bin fucking. Osama bin smoking. That's my favorite, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Osama bin chilling.
Be glad you in America. Be glad you in America, baby. And the pressure's off of black people now. Huh? Ain't you glad you black right now? Because they trying to get them. And I'm driving through the street past the cops with flags on my car. I'm speeding 100 miles. Hey, I got the flag. I got the flag, player. I got a white girl in the car with some weed and shit. Hey, I got the flag.
I got the flag.
God bless America, man. God bless America. And the thing about it is that you now have to pay attention to what we're doing in our lives. Am I right? And understand what you're dealing with. The anthrax, black folk, you're hypochondriacs. You don't have that shit. Everybody I see, black, got that. Man, I got that Ajax, nigga. That Ajax. You don't even know how to say it, man. That Ajax is cleaning motherfuckers out, ain't it? Learn how to say it before you die. It's anthrax. Man, that's damn Amtrak. Stay off the Amtrak. You get on the Amtrak, you're gonna get derailed, player. Then we'll turn that 8-track on. What the hell?
8-track, Amtrak.
Thrax. Say that with me.
Anthrax. Yes.
Shit, half of y'all ain't open y'all mail, no way.
That's real.
Man, it ain't got no red. Ain't no red on it, man. Ain't open it, man. Dodging them bills. So you gotta pay attention. Whoever you want to be the president, let's pay attention. Now we got a right to vote. Let's make sure we do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Now you will be careful when you start picking your presidents, am I right? Make sure you pick somebody that you know is gonna be cool in situations. That's why with me, I don't know, maybe I just bug out sometimes, but if I just had my choice, I'd pick somebody like Shaq. Cause he cool, he don't never get excited about nothing. He's cool all the time. Did you see the interview that Shaq did right after they won the championship? The dude that was interviewing him was more excited than he was. So Shaq, how do you feel? I feel good. Just want to thank my mother, thank my father, and everybody, making sure, I get the level and everything like that. Just want to thank everybody, for supporting the Lakers and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do the best that I can and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? So you and Kobe, you were going to get in the fight? We were just playing with y'all. Y'all thought we were serious. And so, but me and Kobe, we were just playing and everything like that. We really weren't excited about anything like that. But, y'all thought, we was fighting and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't tell it. Don't that motherfucker gonna whoop my ass when I see him.
Run.
But we got to save America and we got to save our own people. We got to start saving our own black people. Because is it just me or is Whitney Houston smoking crack now?
Oh, Whitney.
Did you see that on BET? Don't act like it's just me. Did you see her come out on BET? I'm not saying, look, I love Whitney. Don't get me wrong. I love Whitney Houston. I'm not saying she's a crackhead, but she's very crackish. Did you see in BET? She came out on BET just...
What are you doing?
Save our people, man. I'm saying, if she the poor thing done lost weight. She number 26 pounds, and that's all hair. Her little wig was weighing her down. She came in.
Oh, man. Get that balance right.
I ain't saying she's a crackhead, just very crackish.
Crackish.
Anytime you can't finish your own song, I'm like, Whitney, is Whitney? I'm sitting watching TV. Is Whitney high? She can't even finish her own song. And she was like, and I. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh.
Let me collect myself here.
I'm not saying she's a crackhead, just very crackish.
Crackish.
And the most crackheadedest shit she said was what? The shit she said about Bobby Brown.
What'd she say about Bobby?
We got to stop this shit. We got to cut it out. We love you, Whitney, but you got to stop this. Quit doing. She said that Bobby Brown is the king of R&B. Shit.
Yeah.
Ribs and barbecue. Fucking rocks and blunts. He ain't the king of R&B. The fuck is wrong with Whitney? Shit. You ain't that high now. Shit. You ain't that high.
Oh, man. Hell no.
He the king of R&R. He ain't had an album out since '83.
R&R.
Let's save our people. Really. I'm not saying, don't go tell people I said Whitney was a crackhead. I said she's crackish.
Crackish, yes. That's what it was.
Save our people. Michael Jackson.
Uh-oh. Yep.
You don't even know who's in the video. He done tore his face up so much he can't even. You don't even know what the hell is. Who is this? This motherfucker's a puppet. That ain't the real Michael Jackson. And why does he think he's a gangster when he walking? You will get your ass kicked in the street with that bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Nobody better step to Michael, man.
Somebody will sock the shit out of you. What threw me off was the MTV thing. Did you see him on MTV? It was like he got old. Because his moonwalk, he couldn't get out the blocks or something. That motherfucker had gum on his shoe and shit.
The moon gum walk.
And his turns were so slow, he was just...
Oh, snap. Maybe that was some new shit. I don't know. Maybe he invented it.
I'm not saying he's a crackhead, just very crackish.
Crackish, okay. I'm going to cut it off right there, man. Oh, man, I know that. That just shows you that Jamie Foxx hasn't even aged that much, really, man. Still going strong, too, man. And this material, man, it's just like I said, it's funny how the times change from, you know, decade to decade, man. Really makes you think about the 70s, leading to the 80s, leading to the 90s, and so on and so forth. Whew, trippy times. All right, y'all, that was Jamie Foxx with I Might Need Security, part 2 of this comedy special. Well, what to talk about with this one, man? Like, I remember exactly what I was doing. I don't know if I mentioned this before at all, but, you know, I'm pretty sure I'll get some stories from you guys as well. You guys tell me, what were you guys doing when you first found out about the trade towers getting hit on 9/11, man? You know, what were you doing? What was going on? Me, I was heading to school. I was going to Foxx High School here in Tacoma, Washington. And my first class of the day was choir. It was my favorite class. And of course, you know, it got cut short because everyone had the TVs on. We was watching all the news about what happened. Now, as the weeks went on and stuff, I started to develop my own little thoughts about it, which is not important to anyone, so I'm not even gonna mention that. But yeah, man, it was just really funny who was president at the time, George Bush Jr., you know? And it's funny now how people like to talk about how bad Donald Trump was, you know what I mean? But, you know, people thought that nobody could get worse than George Bush at the time, if you guys remember all that. But it didn't really seem like he was really good at giving speeches. It didn't just seem like it. Not that I was paying so much attention, but sometimes some things were so hard to avoid that you just had to tune in sometimes, you know? And I was just like, okay, yeah, it's a little bit little bit awkward to see him give a speech. But you know, once the trade towers got hit and all that stuff, man, I'm not lying, man. George Bush Jr. kind of went gangster a little bit. You know, he was just talking about how dead or alive or whatever. It's just like RoboCop, you're coming with me, dead or alive. It was just like interesting to hear all that, you know. George Bush, man, from what I remember hearing of him, that he did, you know, he did do some cocaine from what I was told by a few people. If I'm wrong about that, somebody school me, please. You know, just like I said, I'm not even remotely close to not being able to admit when I'm wrong about something. But and didn't he was like a pretty big drinker for a while, and I think wasn't he the governor of Texas? I think. Wasn't he the governor of Texas? I don't know. I could have that wrong too. But yeah, I guess, you know, in the minds of a lot of like liberal Democrats, he probably did a terrible job. And you know, the Republican Party, they don't turn on their people no matter what. You've seen that evidently. So yeah, I just, you know, when it comes to presidents, man, I don't really get too hype about it, only because I know that, you know, there's not really a bar set for doing a good job as the president these days. I mean, obviously, a lot of people will talk about Obama and Clinton and all that, and they were both, you know, decent presidents. They were intelligent, but you know, even they were iffy. Even they didn't do as good a job, you know, as they probably could have, you know. But they were pretty smart, good dudes. But if you go from Clinton to Bush, then to Obama to Trump, you know what I mean? You know that there's like always like a significant, you know, drop off in some things, and it's just like, it's whatever. But yeah, man, very trippy, very trippy to think about the evolution of presidents, man. Not that I really paid too much attention to it, man. It was just always got on my nerves to talk about politics. You know, it's just like I have things that I could say, but you know, obviously there's a lot that I don't know. So if I talk too much, it'll just make myself look stupid. But yeah, what Jamie Foxx said did, you know, ring true. He's like, a little crack-ish, you know what I mean? But Whitney Houston, first of all, rest in peace to the great Whitney Houston, man. What an amazing voice that she had, incredible talent. I think that, you know, and she is one of the greatest, if not the greatest voice and just to ever live, you know what I mean? That voice was just like, you know, dynamite, you know what I mean? Just like, it was like a weapon for her, for how she like put out a song, man. It's just like, I remember when I first seen the movie. The first time I ever heard of Whitney Houston was The Bodyguard, the movie. I didn't even know she was a singer because there was a lot of things that I didn't get hip to right away. But my sister Crystal, though, Whitney Houston was her favorite, man. Her and Janet Jackson, you know, she loved both of them. And she would always, like, you know, be singing songs around the house from them, and I didn't know what she was singing at first. And then The Bodyguard came out, then I started getting into Whitney. But yeah, I think I've I think I've done maybe one or two Whitney Houston songs, I think, before on Music Saturday, I think. But yeah, remind me, I gotta get into more, man, for sure. But it was just more like Whitney was really like one of the few voices where you can actually want to tune in to listening to the national anthem, you know, because she actually killed that song. But it was just a shame what happened, because obviously I can't comment on what led her to, you know, get into drugs like that and all that. You know, you could probably attribute it to being with Bobby Brown, maybe, I don't know. But you know, I don't judge, man. It's just like, if you get into something, I hope you get better, and that's all there is to it. But yeah, man, she was really off her rocker. And talking about Michael Jackson, you know, which I'll get to in a second, I remember Michael Jackson had his little anniversary special, right? I think that was like in 2000, 2001. I don't remember exactly the year. But Whitney was on that, you know what I mean? She did the Wanna Be Starting Something song with Maya and Usher. And when she came out on stage, man, oh, that shocked the hell out of me, man, because she was nothing but skin and bones, man, for real. And I was actually worried, because I'm thinking, is she sick or something? Because believe it or not, like I've said this in the past, I don't really tune into celebrities' personal lives. It's not really my thing. You know, the only time I ever know what's going on in a celebrity's life is if it's like put all over the place, so it's kind of hard to avoid. But yeah, man, when I found out she was on drugs, I'm like, Whitney on drugs? Really? I thought Whitney was like, you know, good girl, you know what I mean? Goody two-shoes and all that. Nah, apparently I was dead wrong. And Bobby Brown, man, not the king of R&B by a long shot, but he has some hits, man. I'm not going to take that away from Bobby Brown. But yeah, when you say, and I think he left out one thing that she said that was funny as hell too. Is like Bobby Brown's the king of R&B, but she also was like, nah, I don't smoke crack. Crack is whack. I laughed my ass off when she said that. I think she was on Barbara Walters when she said that. Oh my goodness, that had me rolling because I was just sitting there like I was on a loop for like almost a year just saying that. You know what I mean? Crack is whack. Crack is whack. But rest in peace to Whitney, man. There is no denying her greatness as a musician, man. She was just incredible. And as far as Michael Jackson goes, man, yeah, we already knew now, years and years after the fact. I mean, probably people closest to him knew. But like I said, I don't dive into the personal lives. But apparently, man, Michael was really on a lot of prescription medications, man, after the whole incident with the Pepsi commercial when he burned his head. And of course, all the depression he must have went through with all them bullshit accusations, man. Yeah, I probably would have dove into some propofol and some drugs myself, man. Damn. But, the times where he was still able to put out some good music was pretty cool. I think he was really keeping up with his dance moves for the most part, you know what I mean? But there were some times where even I looked at him and I was like, ugh, damn, he must be drugged up right now if he's dancing like this. Some moves weren't as crisp, as they were in the past, man. But I remember when You Rock My World came out, man, that was just an awesome song, man. I mean, I still play it to this day, man, And then, yeah, he's right. He always tried to look like a gangster and stuff like that, but I don't know. As crazy as his dance moves are, man, if he came out looking like that, I'm like, man, I'll whoop Michael Jackson ass. And all of a sudden he hit me one of those, and I'd be like, oh, this dude just kicked me in my mouth right now. Oh my goodness, hold on. And then he was like, give me one of them, like, right in the face, like, oh. You never know, man. Michael could probably whoop somebody's ass, man. But hey, I don't know what the deal is, man. We'll never know now. But yeah, man, Michael Jackson was definitely the greatest, to me, my personal favorite. But he was definitely the greatest entertainer, one of the greatest entertainers of all time. But like Jamie said, not crackhead, just a little, crack-ish. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right there. One more time, Jamie Foxx with I Might Need Security, part 2 of this stand-up comedy special. And if you like that reaction, please boom on the like button for me. One more time, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, as always, leave a nice comment for your boy. Constructive critiques, leave a nice suggestion or request, and throw a couple zingers at your boy. Friendly dialogue, no drama here. All right? None. So remember that, please. Please, please. All right, this is going to be Eddie B TV signing off one more again here. Part 2 of Stand-Up Special Tuesday here for the Jamie Foxx special. And I'm glad I was able to continue on with this one. Now, I've gotten some inquiries about what special is to come and all that stuff, man. I've narrowed it down to 3 choices. I'm either going to do one from George Lopez or Christopher Titus or what was the little dude's name? Brad Williams with Daddy Issues. So yeah, man, those are the 3 next comedians I want to get to as far as specials are concerned. But if you guys got any other suggestions, man, please drop me some comments and we'll see what we can come up with. I got so much stuff written down, man, that it's hard to find out exactly what to get to next, because when you're on overload, hey, sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in one more time to this one, man. I had a lot of fun getting to it. Jamie Foxx is a fool, man. And it's fun to go back into the past, and see what the subject matter that comedians were chiming in on, because we've gotten into a lot of stand-up clips, man, but the way that it's all described and all that, it really makes you think of how comedians and people all over the world are talking about issues of today. And it just really makes you think about exactly what led to these changes, you know what I mean, and how we overcorrected and how some things just kind of stayed the same and got worse, you know what I mean. It's really trippy how it works, but yeah, man, it's always fun to dive back and check out some stand-up comedy. And I've never seen this special, only for maybe one part of it, and I don't even remember what the part of it was that I saw, but I'm sure I'll recognize it if we ever slide into it. So yeah, man, very funny from Jamie Foxx, and until next reaction, love and appreciate y'all. Peace.